but take your time.
Want me to take that?
Yeah, it fell off the wall, and it is not going to stay anywhere. So.
All right.
I'm in.
All right. Are you having fun yet?
Welcome, everybody, to the Two-Way Street Coffee House. Woohoo! Thanks for coming out tonight. It sure is cold, but it is December in Chicago, so I don't know why I'm expecting anything different. But tonight we have a great show. We have Trillium. Yes, they are a Two-Way Street favorite. They have been here 10 times. Yeah, so we love them so much. So yeah, so we're really, you're going to love the show tonight. We've had live music in this room for 54 years every Friday night. So we really appreciate you being here. We ask if you could please turn off your cell phones. It's terribly awkward when it goes off and everybody looks at you. So we really appreciate that. Hi to everybody online, and welcome to Trillium.
Okay, good. Right? We have sort of a mixed bag of things, most of which, it has to do with
something that could be celebrating the holidays. Those first two tunes, the first one is Cold Frosty Morning. We're already tired of those, aren't we? That we just played. And we're going to have John introduce this next one. A little camaraderie.
There you go. Well, speaking of celebrating the holidays, this one's a little Irish ditty. I like to start my days with a little whiskey in the jar. Ha! Ready? See? Come on. As I was going over the far fair Killing Mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced me pistols, then produced me a rapier, saying, stand and deliver, for you are bold deceivers. Oh, surely never do, never that. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money and it made a pretty penny. I stuck it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me. What the devil take the women for? They never can be easy. For sure they never do, never do. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. To me chamber for to take a little slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. The Granny drew me charges and she filled them all with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. For sure ain't never do it. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Twas early in the morning, just before I rose to travel. Up come a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced me pistol, for she'd stolen away me rapier, but I couldn't shoot with water, so a prisoner I was taken. Oh, surely never do it. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now if anyone can aid me, 'tis me brother in the army. If I can find a station in the Cork or in Killarney, and if you go with me, we'll go roving in Kilkenny. They should treat me better than me darling sporting Jenny. Oh, surely never do, never down. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now some take delight in the carriages a-rolling, others take delight in the hurling and the bowling, but I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning, bright and early. Mush-shoving, number-do-number-down. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mush-shoving, number-do-number-down. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Nice job on the clapping, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so a little whiskey, circulating here.
Yes, please. No. Tea?
Just a song, Paula, it's just a song. All right, well, let's see. A lot of times you get gifts for Christmas, right? Sometimes, if you're good, you get coal in the stocking, maybe otherwise. Or, whatever happens to show up in the way of, your celebration for the holidays. This actually is a song that I wrote for my grandson when he was born, called Baby Everett's Music Box Rag. Now, this instrument that I'm playing, those of you that aren't aware of it, is called a hammered dulcimer, which many people think sounds like a music box, so hence the name of the song. And I have 6 grandchildren. He's the only one that has a song named after him, and the other 5 are still waiting. Might be a long wait. He's 12 now, so.
Your Christmas is coming.
There you go.
Ready? 1, 2, 1 and 2.
sheet out here. So this is a song that's a food song.
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart, yes, yes.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah, called Miss Fogarty's Christmas Cake. Yeah, John and I have been doing this song for 28 years.
Yeah, we've got more requests to play it than to not.
If you'd like the recipe, see me after the program.
Get out a pencil and a paper.
And every once in a while, this has happened. I don't remember the last time this happened, but people in the audience know all the words. Feel free to sing along.
Are we ready then? Sure. 1, 2, 1.
As I sat at my window last evening, the letterman brought to me a little goddamn invitation saying, "Gilly, come out for tea." So I knew twice I felt just sent it, and I went just for old friendship's sake. And the first thing they wanted to tackle was a slice of Miss Fogarty's cake. Now there were plums and prunes and cherries, there were cinnamons and raisins and cinnamon too. There was nutmeg, cloves and berries, and the crust was out of glue. There was caraway seeds in abundance. She would make for a fine stomach ache. It would kill a man twice every every slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Miss Mulligan wanted to taste it, but really there wasn't no use. And they worked it for over an hour, and they couldn't get none of it loose. Till Kelly come in with a hatchet, and Murphy come in with a saw. Their cake was enough in the powers to paralyze any man's jaws. Now there were plums and prunes and cherries, there were citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There was nutmeg, cloves and berries, and the frosting was out only blue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, sugar made for a fine stomach ache. It would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Miss Fogarty, proud as a peacock, kept smiling and blinking away, till she fell on her Flanagan's brogans and she slipped a homebrew in her tea. Oh, Galooly, she cried and wailing, try a little bit more for my sake. No thanks, Miss Fogarty, says I, but I'd like that I see to that cake. Now there were plums and prunes and cherries, there were citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There was nutmeg, cloves and berries, and the frosting was out of blue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, sugar made for a fine stomach ache. It would kill a man twice every day in a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Maloney was took with a colic, McNulty complained of his head, McFadden lay down on the sofa, and he swore that he wished he were dead. Miss Danny fell down in hysterics, and there she'd a wriggle and shake, and every man swore he'd been poisoned from eating Miss Fogarty's cake. Now there were plums and prunes and cherries, there were citrons and raisins and cinnamon too. There was nutmeg, cloves and berries, and the frosting was out only glue. There were caraway seeds in abundance, sugar made for a fine stomach ache. It would kill a man twice every evening a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. It would kill a man twice after eating a slice of Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake. Miss Fogarty.
Did you get all that?
And it's low calorie too.
Yeah, it got lard in it, though, I think.
Oh.
All right. Where are we?
Bonaparte?
Oh, Bonaparte's. All right. Well, we're not sure when or how Bonaparte actually crossed the Rocky Mountains. I always think the Rocky Mountains was snow, so that fit into the program, right? And then we have Star of Munster along with it, which I looked up the information about Star of Munster, and I could find out nothing about it, so we're going to assume it could just be, a random star in the...
West of Bethlehem.
That could be, right. Okay.
Way west.
Tied into Christmas.
Hang on, this one requires lots of sticky. Okay.
Oh, you have a set there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, I did that because I don't like these. So.
Well, that's a good reason.
Yeah,
Don't hurt their feelings.
I know. I don't want to hurt their feelings, but all right. Count us off, dear.
I forgot how fast it goes. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1 and 2.
Well, this is a newer one for us.
It is.
It's newer by probably a couple hundred years.
Probably.
Probably. So anyway, this one was made famous by the Mamas and the Papas back in the 60s. If you feel like singing along, go ahead. That'd be good.
Absolutely.
All the leaves are brown,
Leaves are brown,
and the sky is gray.
and the sky is gray.
I've been for a walk
for a walk
on a winter's day.
on a winter's day.
I'd be safe and warm
Think tomorrow,
if I was in LA.
if I was in LA,
California dreaming
California dreaming
on such a winter's day. Stopped into a church I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees
on my knees.
and I pretend to pray.
I pretended to pray.
Though the preacher likes the cold,
Likes the cold.
yeah, he knows I'm gonna stay.
Knows I'm gonna stay.
California dreaming
California dreaming
on such a winter's day. All the leaves are brown,
Leaves are brown,
and the sky is gray.
and the sky is gray.
I've been for a walk
For a walk
on a winter's day.
on a winter's day.
If I didn't tell
If
her
I didn't tell her
I could leave today.
I could leave today.
California dreaming,
California dreaming on
such a winter's
day.
California dreaming on such a winter's day. California dreaming
on such a winter's
day. Paul Johannesson on flute solo.
All right. All right, so this is a tune that Trillium recorded on our second CD, Moody Leprechaun. We did a little bit different arrangement than this. This is when Ed Hall was still around with us, and we've now been missing Ed for, gosh, be 10 years, I guess.
10 years,
Yeah,
yes.
well, almost 10 years, yeah.
Wow.
So this was a fingerstyle tune that he had worked up, and we worked around some other things with it. So we changed it out. It's the collarine and then green sleeves, and we start out with green sleeves. Okay, it's on all you, dear.
now for something.
Time for another
completely
Christmas song? All right. This is from 1951. Mr. Hank Williams. It was the original pickup line. Because back then, you'd pick up girls around Christmas time. No, I don't. All right, it's a stretch. Just trying to make
It's
it
a
all fit.
stretch.
This is Hey Good Looking.
Okay.
One, two. Say, hey, good looking. Now what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby. Now don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free. So if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Saying, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Well, I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? And no more looking, well, I know I've been tooking. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence. Buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. I keep it till it's covered with it, 'cause I'm writing your name down on every page, saying, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Yeah, how's about cooking something up with me? Thank you, Hank.
All right. Whoop. Nope, what was that? Let me see. So we say we do a lot of Celtic music, and we were chastised by the fact that a lot of what we do is just Irish,
Just plain
and we
Irish.
didn't do any, you know. Yeah, right. So we dredged up this tune a while back. That's called the Song of the Fisher Lassies, which is about gutting fish. Now, I figure if you can write a song about gutting fish, you can write a song about just about anything, don't you think? Yeah. This will follow. Oh, I was going to mention a couple of the words here. Brie is salt water. A ween is a small child. Creels are woven baskets for fish. Canny shields are crafty boys full of mischief. And in keeping with the spirit of things here, the two instrumentals we're going to couple that with. The first instrumental is Apples in Winter. That qualifies. And Haste to the Wedding. Come all you fisher lassies, it's a come a wa with me. From Caneburg and Gamery and Inner Hollow Key, from Buck and from Aberdeen and all the country round. We're awa to get the herring, we're awa to Yarmouth town. It's early in the morning and it's late into the night. Your hands are cut and chappet and they look an awful sight. And you'll weep like a wean when you put him in the brie. And you'll wish you were 1,000 miles away from Yarmouth Quay. There's Koopas there and Curas there and Biles canny shields, lassies at the picklin' and others at the creels. And you'll wish that those fish had all been left out in the sea by the time you finish cutting herring on the Yarmouth Quay. We've gutted fish in Lerwick and in Stornoway and Shields, worked along the Humber amongst the Barrows and the Creels. Whitby and Grimsby, we've travelled up and down, but the place to see the herring is the quay at Yarmouth town. So this is another old tune that is on one of our first CDs that I think I've only sung live one other time in 20 years. That isn't saying much for it, is it? But it is a more of a traditional Irish tune, ballad type thing. The words were actually written by an Irish priest named Liam Lawton, and it's called "The Maiden and Her Child."
Is this a good tempo? Is that too slow? A little slow, right?
That's
Is that all right?
in the words of
2 bars then. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
In the words of the prophet are written the lines, I will maiden lost her child. The maiden lost her child.
Oh, we always follow these
The
sweet
the
ones.
road, on the road songs, the traveling songs.
This is our
Traveling
traveling
songs.
sequence. We got 3 in a row. This one was first written in 1954 by a gentleman named Jeff Mack. He sang it in Australia and had Australian cities and provinces and things. And that didn't go over well here. So it was changed over here. And in 1959, was done by Hank Snow, I think. And later re-upped a little bit by Johnny Cash. And you might know this version. I was toting my pack along the dusty Winnemucca Road. When along came a semi with a high-end canvas-covered load. If you're going to Winnemucca Mac, with me you can ride. So I climbed into the cab and then I settled down inside. He asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand. I said, listen, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the heart, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, Buffalo, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocqueville, Benquil, Abbadilla, Armadillo. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Come on, sing along. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Hennessy, Tennessee, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Crater Lake, for Pete's sake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Louisville, Sheffield, Jacksonville, Waterford, Coast, so I could Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Danville, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina, see what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Pittsburgh, Parkersburg, Grafburg, Colorado, Ellsburg, Rexburg, Vicksburg, Eldorado, Livermore, Ardmore, Hamstraw, Chattanooga, Chaska, Nebraska, Alaska, Opelika, Baraboo, Waterloo, Kalamazoo, Kansas City, Sioux City, Cedar City, Dodge City, what a pity. I've been everywhere, man. Come on, I've been everywhere. Across the desert, the bare, man, I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. That's right. Been to Downers Grove, baby. I've been everywhere.
Well, you know, I'm thinking in order to, get all those places, you may have had to take a train.
Yeah, we're gonna take the Orange Blossom Special. Oh, good. If there's space. Can I step there? Is that gonna get off the camera? Okay.
Oh, look out.
Hogging the spotlight.
Oh yeah.
That's right. No,
Deservedly so.
that's exactly right.
introduce the rest of the band real fast. John Ball over here on guitar and vocals. Doug Lofstrom over here. Oh, yeah. We're backwards from how we usually work, so we're all confused today.
Turn around.
Doug Lofstrom on bass over there. My name is Mim Eichmann, I think. Last I checked. This is going to be our last tune in this set, which I didn't tell everybody else.
No, you did not.
Well, because we're actually at our almost 50-minute point of time here. So we're on the road still. This is the road to Liston-Varna. Off she goes. And Morrison's Jig. And let's do 4 Morrisons. What do you think?
Well,
What do you
live
think?
dangerously.
Four more sins.
Right. There we go. Then we'll take a little break. And we do have merch over here. We have 4 CDs. Actually, 4 CDs that Trillium has put out, and there are 2 that Doug and I have put out with another group that's a jazz group. And then I'm also an author, so peruse that in case, you're still doing holiday shopping and you don't know what to get. Might be what you want. Never know. Anyway, this is Road to Liston-Varna. On the road still. Off she goes in Morrison's, and we'll see you second set.
1, 2, 1, 2. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's hear it for Trillium, everybody. Okay, we're going to take about a 10 or 15-minute break. The bathrooms are down the hall and on the left. And as Mim mentioned, there's a whole bunch of merch over here. You can come and see me, and I will help you make all of your Christmas and purchases, even if they're for yourself. It's fine. And you can refill your snacks and drinks as well. So we're going to see you back here in about 15 minutes. Okay, welcome back, everybody. I am going to let you know about some wonderful things that are coming up. So the next few weeks here, we're going to continue celebrating and getting into the holiday spirit. Next week, we have the Bittersweet Christmas Band, and we love to have them. It's just very, very merry. Small Potatoes is here on the 20th. You're not going to want to miss that. And then on the 27th, we're teaming up with a very special organization, Music and Potlucks. And so everybody who comes, all the donations, the ticket donations, are going to support the West Suburban Community Pantry. And we'll also be collecting canned goods. So if you want to bring some canned goods all throughout the month of December, and also on the 27th, we'll be handing them over to Music and Potlucks at that time. So non-perishables, toiletries. If you think about it, bring it by or contact me, and I'll even come pick some stuff up. So this is a great opportunity to give back to those food insecure people around us in our very own neighborhood. Saturday, December 14th, over at Acoustic Renaissance, Lee Murdoch is doing his Christmas ship concert, which is really, really great. So you're not going to want to miss that. There is a holiday concert at Hinsdale South High School Auditorium, December 8th. Chris is going to have an amazing solo.
Calypso Christmas piccolo solo.
Calypso
Wow.
Christmas piccolo solo.
85 people in it. It's a great group.
So that's amazing. So please check your flyers, check the rack outside the bulletin board. We try to make sure not all the stuff, not only here, but all around the wonderful music venues in the area. There's tons to see. All right, but now we're going to welcome back Trillium for another set. So let's give them a round of applause.
Should I count it up? One?
No.
Okay, I'll shut up.
All right, well, we had to do this one because it's kind of fun. It was originally recorded by Eartha Kitt in 1953.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
A Santa baby just left a saber under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. A Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. I think of all the fun I missed. I think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you'll check off my Christmas list. A Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. I've been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Doug Lofstrom.
A Santa baby, one little thing I really need, the deed to a platinum mine, Santa honey, so hurry down the chimney tonight. A Santa cutie, just fill my stocking with a duplex and checks. You sign your X on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. A Santa baby forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. I don't mean on the phone, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney, hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry, Santa. Come on, honey. I promise next year I'll be just as good. Oh, yeah.
Men, Smokey Eichmann.
So when this is actually one that's recorded on a Trillium album too. And when we did this, Steve Yates, who did the recording, said, "Wow, I never knew you could sing like that." Not really singing, that's why. All right. Cool stuff.
Wow. This is a what?
I gotta play on this one too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
This is a new thing for me. We're doing the steel drum part of the song on hammer dulcimer. And just the transposition alone is really, really tricky.
That's talking about key well, isn't it?
So the Jimmy Buffett. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All those tourists covered with oil, strumming my sixth string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know that's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real cutie, yeah, Mexican beauty. How I got here, I haven't a clue. Come on, y'all. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, yeah. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Salt, salt, salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think that might be my fault. Blew up my flip-flop, and stepped on a pop-top. Remember those? Cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and sooner we'll render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. It's wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost sugar soul. Now some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own downfall. Now some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own downfall. Thank you. Steel drums, mimic.
Who would have thunk it, right? All right. Got a little holiday tunes.
Holiday tunes. That's why we're here.
Well, this is right spot? Yes. Okay. Just all right. This is a tune that we do a lot at around St. Paddy's Day, called Molly Malone, also known as cockles and mussels. Cockles are little tiny clams, actually, and it's a sad song. Takes place in Dublin, I guess. Young lady it's about 200 years ago that had been selling with her little wheelbarrow these cockles and mussels, and as her parents had been doing, And so it's said that she died very young, but her ghost is still there. So it's kind of an interesting song. And we pair that up with a tune that has 3 different names, actually. Tam Lin, also known as the Glasgow Reel, also known as Howling Wind. So it fell into the blustery winter tunes here. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow down the streets, broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and her mother before, and they wheeled their wheelbarrow down the streets, broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Fever, and none there could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. But her ghost wheels her barrow down the streets, broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing this?
You.
I guess.
Is that a yes?
I guess so.
Okay.
Right, do I the right one? Yes. So,
I just have chords.
oh, you first.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
there it is.
That's not it. This is what we're doing.
We're doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Should we do that? Yes. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
I think we should.
This is a sing along. You sing along. Feel free to sing along with this one. Everybody knows this one.
Is there an intro?
Yeah, beautiful night. A beautiful sight, right?
I have.
That's where we should.
Okay.
All right. 2, 3. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow's glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song on our lawn, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to feel unafraid the plans we have made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kids knock him down. When it snows and you're thrilling, through your nose gets a chill. We'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Didn't hear too many other people out there singing.
Some for the season.
Songs for the season, right. All right, as is this one.
What's that?
Now the one that you had up.
All right, I'm working on it.
Okay, okay.
I think.
There it
Such a
is.
good job clapping there.
All right, this is another audience participation song. So your job in this one is 4 claps
Yes.
and to sing any part you know. And it's no, nay, never. Clap, 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 clap. Oh, that one. Sorry, that's not the one
Yeah,
we're doing.
that one.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you? Hey. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I've been a wild rover for many's a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. And now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom as yours I could have any day, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Then out of my pockets I pulled sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskey and wines of the best, and the words that I spoke, they were only in jest, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I went home to my parents, confess what I'd done, and I asked them to pardon their prodigal son. And should they embrace me as oft times before, I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. One more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. There you go. Well done, me mates. Well done.
Oh yeah.
And now for something completely different.
Completely. Not
We'll
even
put
in
together
color.
this set list anyway. Very good. All right, so this one gets asked for a lot, so we thought we'd just play it, even though nobody requested it yet. So, whatever.
Somebody asked for black and white rag.
Play the black and
Hey,
white
let's
rag.
do this one. Let's do this one.
So this actually was written by a guy named George Botsford in 1908. I used to say that this is the only rag he ever built, however, or wrote. However, I was informed by someone that studies ragtime that knew a lot more than I did, obviously, that that was not true, that actually he wrote a lot of rags. But this was just his most famous. And it was primarily made famous by Winifred Atwell in the 1940s. Winifred is this amazing pianist, fingers flying over that piano keyboard. And she'd look up at the camera and smile. If you Google her, it's absolutely amazing. She's never looking at her hands. Paula and I don't do that part. No, we just hope we end up at the same place at the same time. All right.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, okay.
Ready?
I think I'm ready.
1, 2, 1 and 2.
on.
Oh, what's the no, you don't know.
Okay.
You don't know.
Everything is solo hands.
What?
Nothing. No, I'm sorry, just now.
Let's play
I think we're gonna slow things down a little bit.
Let's play something nice.
What are we doing? Let us know, or show
That one.
Which one? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Do you want to introduce it?
Yes. Okay, I didn't know.
All right,
that
we're
was a-
back.
That was it. All right. I didn't know there was a decision. Okay, I guess they didn't. I usually do the set list, but I guess they decided we were skipping the other one. That's fine.
Come on, you said
earlier.
earlier we were going to skip both of them.
Anyway, this is a beautiful tune.
Okay,
You want me to tell the
So-
story? I'll tell the story.
I will tell the
Oh, okay.
story.
All right, Mim likes to tell the story.
All right, so this is one of the greatest gifts that we've ever had in music, I have to say. All right, good enough. This is called Ashokan Farewell, which most of us are familiar with because of having seen the Ken Burns documentary on the Civil War, and we all thought, oh, this is amazing. It was probably written then. This is not true. It was written by Jay Unger in 1974, and Jay and his wife were actually running a music camp in upstate New York, which is Ashokan, New York. And they had been running this camp for quite a few years. They had been getting, some kind of grant money for it. Well, apparently this was the last summer that this camp was going to run, and it was a camp for underprivileged kids to learn how to play folk music. So he wrote this song for them, thinking it was going to be the last time that they were going to be together. Well, then, as we know, we had all the wonderful royalties that came about because that tune is played constantly
Yes.
in the Civil War movie. And lo and behold, not only, that was in 1974, this is 2024, not only is the camp still running, full tilt, it has a beautiful building that was built about 10 years ago or so, and this is one of the many tunes that they do. We're going to have Paula start it off. It's one of my favorites, and she does a fabulous job with that. Thank you.
Hang on a second.
Beautiful.
Well, we are kind of at the end here. We really are. Thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you for inviting us to be here, Two-Way Street. I feel like, actually, the very first place that I played this instrument was right here. I had been taking lessons from Donna Binkert for 3 months, and I actually had the audacity to come to an open mic and play the 3 songs I knew. So luckily, things have progressed, over the years. So hopefully you will join us on this last tune, because it is a sing-along. This Land Is Your Land.
Good old Woody Guthrie.
That's right.
Yep.
That's way before your time. How do you know?
I went to grade school.
That's
We
right.
learned Woody Guthrie songs in grade
That's
school.
right.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was rowing that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me.
Everybody.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
I roamed and I rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts. And all around me, a voice was singing, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest
To the Gulf Stream
waters. This land was made for you and me. As the sun was shining, as I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving, and the dust clouds rolling, as the fog was lifting, a voice was chanting, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Beautiful.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Downers Grove.
Happy holidays to everyone.
Thank you at home.
Wonderful. That was fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing your music with us this evening. Before we go, I want to make sure that we also thank our volunteers. We are an all-volunteer operation over here at the Two-Way Street Coffee House. We had Christine and Donna behind the counter tonight, Joel doing the sound, and my name is Jennifer. So thank you so much for coming out and supporting us. Nobody, and I mean nobody, gets out of the Two-Way Street without an encore. Should we ask them for one more song? What do you think? Do you have one more that you could possibly play for us?
Sure.
All right, let's hear it for Trillium.
I'm a twofer. Do a twofer.
The Fast and Furious, right? St. Anne's Reel and the Fisher's Hornpipe.
1, 2, 1 and 2.
Lostrom. I'm Mim Eichmann. Have a wonderful holiday season, everybody. Thank you.
No, my box is off. Your box. You're not moving. I will move first.